In Texas, the governor lifted all mask mandates
Kind of like here.
for the state.
Yeah, we have a mask lift mandate.
Yeah, we have a mask lift mandate, right? And that's fine. That's great news. But then the people start coming in, and they're like into a private business, like an airplane. If we say you're going into American Airlines, it's a private company. Well, it's a public company because that thing is traded on the stock exchange. But you guys know it's a company.
But it's
right?
a company, yeah.
Right? And if a company sets certain rules, you have to abide by them. Otherwise, you don't use that company.
Exactly.
Right? For instance, people going into restaurants and saying, well, I don't have to wear a mask, or people going into stores saying, I don't have to wear a mask because the state said I didn't have to wear a mask. The state also says you're able to carry a gun anywhere you want. Certain states, not all states, right? But the law is that you're able to carry a concealed weapon if you have a proper license and then you have your permits, right? But yet, there's some stores, like I think it's Walmart, which is one of them, where there's a little sign in the front. And if you have a license and you're a responsible gun owner, you read certain certain places before you walk in, it says no firearms allowed. That means if you go inside and you get caught, you're going to get arrested because there's a law or for that. Their law.
Yeah.
Once you walk out, you can have a gun. I went to Georgia. Mm-hmm. Remember when we went to Georgia to the museum?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh yeah.
Georgia, you're able to carry a gun,
Just
like in Florida. So I had a weapon on me. I got to the Georgia Aquarium. We got there, right?
Beautiful aquarium.
Beautiful, it's beautiful. You know that tiger shark died?
Yeah.
The big one,
I hope they don't get another one.
They have to get another one.
Why? No.
It's an attraction.
No.
I know it's fucked
Those
up.
animals don't deserve to live like that.
But he is a fish. He's not a mammal.
But that's that's...
Like I feel bad for the mammals.
The smart ones.
They're mammals.
Yeah.
Like the dolphins and
I
whales.
know.
Like those orcas.
The killer whales.
The orcas, man.
They're so freaking smart.
Yo, they're smart. They have their own language. And you're not allowed to, I know we just got off topic, but you're not allowed to, there's a law, I may be bullshit, I have to look that up, but I think there's a law that says you're not allowed to interact with wild dolphins. Or, better yet, try to communicate with them.
Why?
Let me look that up. Because, all right, it's called, I follow this page on Instagram that is like about facts, right? And I think they posted that. Now, I'm going to look for it right now.
We'll do that on the next podcast. What happened with the story in...
All right, anyway, yeah, that's right. So I got to...
But we'll check that. That's interesting.
Right, we got to the Georgia, because they know about Atlantis.
Get out of here.
But they have such a complicated language that they don't want you to try to communicate with them, because if you're able to learn their language, they can tell you secrets.
They speak sonar.
I know. They speak differently. Anyway, so I get to the Georgia Aquarium and have a weapon on me. And you have to go through a line where they check you for weapons. I'm like, oh shit. What do I do now? I have this weapon on me. I can't leave it in the car. It's not a safe thing. So I go up to the security. I say, hey, listen, I have a weapon on me. They said, no worries. Come on in. I went ahead. They brought me to a back office. Mm-hmm. They gave me a private locker. I was able to put my weapon in there. I showed them my license. They kept the key. Mm-hmm. I didn't take the key with me. They kept it. And then at the end of the visit of the aquarium, I went back. I showed them my license. They allowed me to get my weapon back, and they let me go.
That's good. That's good. Yeah.
But
you follow the rules.
I follow the rules because you're not allowed to take weapons in there. Why would I take a weapon? It's my right. Man, I'm going to get arrested. Same thing with the mask. If a business says you have to wear a mask when you come into this business, I know it's the law in the state. You don't have to. Yeah, the minute you walk outside, that's public. The public, you can walk outside without a mask.
I was jogging without a mask this morning.
If you choose to wear a mask in public, that's your right as well. Who are you to complain?
Out in the street where the sun is shining?
You don't. I feel like you don't have to wear. I don't wear a mask. I don't wear a mask.
I do too.
Right? I don't drive with a mask on. I don't wear a mask when I'm walking my dog. Again, there's not as many people where we walk.
That's right.
So I think if you live in a place like New York City, I mean, you guys have all seen the movies, where you see those crowds of people down 6th Avenue. If I'm
It doesn't
walk-
look like that anymore.
I don't think it looks like that anymore because New York got very strict lockdowns.
And everybody moved out. I'm just kidding.
But imagine walking through that, I would wear a mask.
Oh no, definite. Listen,
If there's that many people.
only and only because I respect people and I respect my health. I don't want somebody spitting on me by accident. It's not even their fault. How about if somebody goes, "Ugh," and their cough falls on you?
Remember that time we went to Mexico?
Yeah. Which one? The last one, the
during,
Kobe one?
During the COVID, right, run. We went to Mexico and we would walk in the streets without a mask. And most people did too. They would, and the minute you were about to cross each other's path, everybody would just put on their mask, pass each other, and then once you pass each other about 10, 15 feet,
Yep. they'll
you would
take it
just
right-
take it right off. But that, I think that's common sense. Now, if you don't have the opportunity to be able to be far like in a city like New York where people are just jam-packed in subways and trains and walking, because even walking it gets packed.
And cold weather over there. Yeah.
It doesn't. You know what? Wear a mask. Absolutely. Even though you're outside, I think it's a good idea. But if you got the block to yourself and you're walking, I'm not saying you shouldn't. You don't have to.
I tell my son when he does soccer to bring his thing down to breathe. I'm like, dude, breathe. Don't freaking stand there and
Yeah.
That's-
Why should you?
I don't know. At this point, I think we've known enough, and enough people are getting vaccinated. Thank you guys.